Hello everyone, today we are going to work on this smoke grenade. So when I throw the grenade, you can see the smoke emits from the grenade and it stops after a while. Okay, now you can see the smoke fades away. Here is the demonstration again. Alright, so let's see how to implement this effect today. And this episode is sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for your support. Right, so far we have implemented flashbangs and normal grenades, and rocks has throwables. So now I want to implement small grenades. Right. So first let's go to BP. Here's the grenades. And let's create agile blueprint. BP smoke grenade. Okay, let's open it. Right, now the first thing I want to do is first we need a particle effect. So under effects, let's create a new Niagara system. Let's choose this fountain NS smoke. Okay, so now for this sprite, I think I already have some smoke materials. Let's choose something from our starter content. Yeah, this one. Smoke sub UV. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 array, 8 by 8 array of smoke sprites. Okay, smoke sub UV. Let's select it here and assign it. Then sub image size 8 by 8. Okay, and under particle is smoke sub UV animation. 8 by 8 means 8 into 8 is 64. So here I'll set a random value between 0 and 63. So we will, in that way we will have a random smoke sprite assigned. So now this doesn't need to have any gravity force. So let me disable it. And velocity. What's the velocity should be? Yeah, let's make it in cone and cone angle. Let's try 120, no, 180. Okay, 220. stick with a 180. No, maybe a smaller value like 90, and choose axis as x 0.5 and z 0.5, so to some direction, and velocity should be much smaller. Yeah, that seems better. Okay, and maybe increase this, but I think this needs to go in all the directions, otherwise based on the position we drop and based on the direction of the wind or this velocity of these particles, we will have a hard time covering up the area with the smoke grenade. So yeah, I think we should stick with 1 and 0. How this, and let's increase the lifetime to like 5 to 8. Okay, and the scale, so scale should be increased with time, so scale sprite size with normalized edge. Let's use uniform scaling. Let's try it. Okay, this seems better. And you can see some flickering effect in the middle with time. That's the material translucent. So yeah, anyway, I think this particle would be good enough for now. We can optimize it later. Let's try a lower spoon rate. Oh, now we don't see the flickering effect much. Okay, let's save this. And when the grenade goes off, let's take a look at the parent. Explode grenade, and where do we destroy this? Right, let's change the particle of the explosion effect to this is actually a cascade particle. Right, then let's select this NS smoke first and add Niagara particle system component. So this is already selected because I chose NS smoke. So I disable auto activate for this. Where is it? Activate here, and this should be activated only when the grenade is exploded. So let's override this function. Explode grenade, and let's make a call to parent function smoke activate. Right. Then after, let's have a delay. Oh, one more thing. This should happen only once, but not that I am planning to call it twice. We could add a do once not, but let's just finish this smoke duration. Let's set 5 seconds, and then get the smoke and deactivate. Right. Oh wait, I still don't have a way to throw it. So this is an ALS player. Shall we add another key, maybe K, to throw a smoke grenade? But later on I am planning to define a system to switch throwable and use only one key to throw items. J throw smoke grenade. Okay, this is only temporary. Where did we implement throwing? Alright, just like this, we can implement throw smoke grenade and choose this macro. Use this macro with smoke grenade. Okay, now shall we test? Oh, it's destroyed. Right, so actually I have set a lifespan for these throwable objects not in the grenade but in throwable. After throwing this, we set a lifespan here. So let's promote this to a variable. Let's name it throwable. Oh no, let's just call it lifespan. By default it is 3. So for the smoke grenade, let's make it smoke duration is 5. So let's set lifespan. Oh no, set lifespan variable with this smoke duration plus 5 seconds. That should be enough. And let's try again. Smoke doesn't spread further enough. So for that, what we can do is here let's place one of these so we can get an idea of scale. Initial size doesn't matter much. This one, let's make it 20, and the speed that seems somewhat okay. But I think could be a bit bigger. So this scale would be better, but now that it becomes big, maybe we should increase the spawn rate a bit. Okay, this will do. Right. And also we don't need such a big explosion for a smoke grenade. So on the explosive component, here this is implemented in explosive component. So scale is 1 by 1. Let me promote this to a variable. I'll call it explosion scale, and also we have explosion radius 500. Maybe let's call it particle scale, so not to confuse with the actual explosion effect radius. And then in here let's set the particle scale to something like 0.3 by 0.3 by 0.3, and also the radius, explosion radius to 100. So only if the grenade is very close to the enemy, it should kill them. Let me delete this first. Okay, actually at the moment the smoke grenade is not covering these enemies side, so that is something we need to address later. So let's just test the particle effect for now. Here is the final demonstration. Oh, I pressed ragdoll. I pressed go ragdoll button. Alright, so maybe we should increase the smoke duration. 5 seconds is not enough. Let's try 10 seconds. And also we need to have another sound effect, like some hissing sound. We have this flamethrower sound. So let me duplicate this. The smoke whistle. Now let's increase the pitch. Maybe 3. Yeah, this should be good enough. Right, so shall we test it? Here. Let's add it. And this also needs to be should be activated only after throwing the grenade. So disable auto activate, and when we activate the smoke, we should activate this. And then when you deactivate the smoke, we should fade this out. Okay, let's see. Alright, so that's it, and in the next time let's look into how to make this smoke block enemies view and react accordingly. So thanks for watching. As always, project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.